I'm gonna do a testing real quick because I've been having some trouble with the volume, and so hopefully you guys can hear me. I don't yet have it pulled up, so if any of you guys are talking, you'll just have to bear with me. I am getting it pulled up now, so while we load in, let's get our intro done. This is actually a special episode, and I'm streaming early because my mom has recently asked me to play Ark when she's asleep, and play Subnautica, which I just now got, and I have loved it. Ooh, hang on. Okay, you're gonna wonder why I'm encompassed, first of all, and two, why I have a dragon in front of me. We'll get there in a minute. So, as I was saying, I recently got Subnautica, so I've been kind of binge playing it. And I was going to stream it because my friend wanted me to stream it, but I really didn't want to make a series out of it. And then the issue hit yesterday where, oh my goodness, I wanted to scream. I lost data. I had just gotten a whole bunch of stuff off of the Aurora. I had just done all this cool stuff. I had built on my base. I had a laser cutter, the sea moth. I had just visited the island, gotten a purple tablet. Still don't know what the purple tablets are used for. I was about to go get my sea moth back because there was an incident with that, and I parked it on the wrong side, so I wanted to see if I can get it back. Well, you know, things happen, and I lost my data. So, off topic, let's start our real intro here. Welcome to our special episode of Primitive Plus Adventures. And this is going to be a fun one. Now, bear with me here. You're going to hear my voice for a minute because I need to make sure I'm actually recording. So. Okay, yeah, I'm recording, so here's the story as to why I have a dragon and why I'm encompassed. I was building my base and I mislabeled how much I was carrying, as you can see. I kept destroying things. So this is just like a short base. It's not, here, let me do this the easy way. I don't like the easy way, actually. So, here's the thing. I started with messing around, and that's why I'm just kind of dropping all this stuff, because a lot of it was from destroying, building, and I'm not going to be here very long to actually explore. Oh, we're still encompassed. Okay, that's just great. So, as to why I have a dragon, I was working last week when I'm enabling creative mode here, people. Yes, I'm aware. I just have to get everything situated so I can actually move, talk, and all that. So, last week, I did a few test modeling kind of stuff, running around, fun stuff. Well, among those things I decided to try was I wanted to go and collect some stuff and try out my dragon strategies. And boy, was that a mistake. First off, this is the only time I've ever seen an alpha wyvern. That was a shock. I honestly don't want to see one ever again. Like, that was just scary to the max. I did get a few stuff. I did not actually fight the alpha wyvern. Oh, thank goodness I did not actually fight that thing. That would have killed me in a heartbeat. Just get the bed placed, and we're going to place the bed on this wall. There we go. So, this was just a rough kind of thing I built, and I'm still fixing it up. The door right there is so the dragon can get out. And you may notice that, yes, we have foundations. That is because this is the homestead update, and I am loving it. Let me just put out the fire here. So, like I said, I went and did some stuff, and among those things that I did was testing out my method for getting dragon eggs. We're not going to dive into that this episode because this is a special one. So, we're going to wait for this guy to grow up. He really shouldn't take that long. I'm kind of hoping he won't take that long, but I don't really have any idea what would happen if I left him, and I'm really not too keen on leaving him. So, we'll go ahead and introduce you guys to my dragon. It is a fire wyvern. It's a female. She has not been named. At least I don't think. Nope, she has not been named. Now, in here, I do actually have another egg. Does it spoil? 78 hours. Okay, so we should be good. I'm not going to hatch that one today. I picked up 3 eggs. Now, like I said, all my eggs... Oh, I am not actually on a server. I am playing on the single player mode. I don't have a server yet. Sorry, I totally missed the comment. I'm not actually used to it displaying comments. It used to never do that. But yeah, I'm not on a server. I play mostly during single player. And that's mostly because of I have yet to find a good PvE server to play on. Am I? Oh my goodness. I am still in... Alright, let me figure out my settings here. I didn't even realize I was still in creative mode when I was clearing out my stuff. I'm just gonna make this real easy. I'm not even sure what I'm holding. I'll probably do an episode to dive into my method for getting dragons in case anyone actually wants to see that. Of course, it does require a lot of oxygen. And I'm not sure if my eggs are just like glitched or something, but they always show up as level 150s. I think I've only found one that was level 20. Okay, let's throw out let's throw out this, let's throw out those, throw out the pelt. I really don't need those. I'm keeping that. How much more am I gonna have to throw out? Okay, so my weight's dropped pretty good. Nope, still too heavy. This is one of the worst things I ever have to do, is trying to clear out my inventory. Oh, it was the iron shield that was making me so heavy. Well, that explains it. So I'm actually going to spend this, and I am definitely not even sure what I'm going to do with it, but I'm going to go and show you this. I am more or less gonna try to spend this episode doing a major edit on my base. My very first base. I don't remember which one of these it was. Okay, it was the other one. This isn't my very first base. This is my technical official base. Let me just fast travel again. Head back here. Alright, let me gamma real quick. So this was my very first kind of base, for most who don't actually know. I want to see how far I can actually expand and actually make it so I could find the doorway next time. How far I can expand it and make it look a bit cooler. Kind of just try to fix it up a bit. It's not the greatest, so it really isn't the greatest. I'm not even going to add a so to that. We're gonna try to make it better. And then let's go back to the dragon and try to keep an eye on it. I want to try to make sure it's a little safe. I don't know where it is going to not where, when it is going to grow up. Probably is gonna take a while longer. Oh yeah, that's gonna take a while longer. Alright, let me go see if my... I'll grab those on the way back through. Let me go see if I brought my bird with me, my griffin. I always plant him at Jerboa Island just to be sure he's safe. I have a fast travel TP to kind of get there quicker. I'm not seeing his name tag. Gosh, I love these little Jerboas. I gotta breed like 20 more of them. Alright, he's probably not here. Because I'm not seeing his name, and I'm not going to run around the entire island till I find him. Let me just drop down here and get some water. I'm remembering that's why I don't run around places. My age, I actually feel that's irrelevant, but I am up in my 20s. That's about all I'm going to say. I am one of those people that just doesn't like to say much about themselves. But yeah. And I'm out of water again. Okay, just let me get to the tent. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's a rock. I thought that was a bag. Okay, so... we definitely don't have anything to grab. We just have to wait for the dragon, because I don't really trust leaving that thing on my own. On its own. I'm actually really glad it's showing comments on the TV. Honestly, that's an I don't know question. Like, I really don't know why I don't set up my own server. I mean, I kind of feel like it's mostly just because I just don't really know how to run a server. Thanks. If I ever do that, I'll probably put up a link and let people know what it is and they can join. Oh, that's cool. What type of saddle is that? I have a random saddle in my bag. I'm also starving. Okay, let's run down here and get some berries and down here to the water. And actually, while I'm down here, I can go ahead and show you this setup. This is my wyvern traps. I say traps because I have multiple ones. And they despawn, so it doesn't really matter if I've got multiple ones because they despawn. So this is just kind of one of them. I just put up stone fences and a gate to corral them in and lock them in. I've got another one set up over here that actually involves ceilings. This is just the easiest place and method I can find for finding the wyverns and catching them. But yeah, that's the other one, and then it's really badly made, but it works. So if it's gonna work, it's gonna work. And that one's shut, which kind of makes me wonder if I've got a wyvern in there. They usually despawn, so I don't think I do. I'll take the long way around and check. I really should cook food. Berries are just not the most idealistic to eat. Alright, let me take a look here. Should be down here. Kinda hoping there is a wyvern in the trap. Nope. Well, that's what I get for hoping a wyvern was in the trap. Alright, let's get back to making sure I almost forgot about the one thing that I do like with this new update. I love the fact that there's double doors now. I haven't tried them, but I think that is going to be like an awesome kind of an update for it. I should have placed spark powder in these. Hey, that actually running around did some good. Okay, so I'm going to sit here for a second and look something up. I'm going to take a look at some of the update notes real quick. Oh yeah, and nobody laugh at my building. I am horrible at building these stuff. Like, I am just horrible. I have never been the best at building anything. Alright, so while we're sitting here, we'll take some name suggestions for the wyvern. So if you have any names while it's growing up, just kind of put them in the comment section, if anyone is even still watching, and I'll pick one. Just kind of waiting. I don't think... Is he gonna need more milk? We'll have to... Seems like it won't spoil for a good time. We'll have to hope he grows up before he needs the milk. So at present, I think what I'm gonna do for the house is I'm kind of thinking like kind of something medieval with some sloped roofs and just like a basic kind of medieval almost sort of castle. I don't know. I like the castle designs way too much. Oh, server hosting is really interesting. I'll put it that way. I'll have to look up on server hosting and stuff. Okay, well, while that's growing up, we will actually fast travel back over to the bed. And try to work on getting our house a little set up. Alright, so let me see what all I can pick up here. So far, not really being able to pick up anything. Okay, so what we're gonna do is, I really like the current setup we've got where it kind of zigzags through this. I just want to expand it a bit more. We're going to demolish the campfire. I'm gonna leave that because I might need it for some stuff like cementing paste. Oops. You think I would know by now to hit the right button? Alright, let me get this and we will head on out and do some work. So I'll say, I hope you can pick that lumber thing up, because I do not want to have to remake it. Okay, let's see. Let's start breaking some rocks over here, and we'll kind of start from over here. Once I'm done, I'll have to destroy the wood ramp. Alright, let's see. And for those who are curious, I kind of keep clearing my engrams. I actually have no idea why I keep clearing them. I just do. Okay, so I want to build this out of stone, and I want to keep the basic platform thatch, so that the inside kind of transitions to a thatch flooring. I think that would be really cool. So let's get the stone foundations first. Where are they at? There it is. There we go. Okay, so we need... Oh, got some lag there. Okay, it's gonna require wood, thatch, and stone. Hopefully not that much. Yeah, we're gonna need a lot more of it. Wish I understood why there's this random crack through the map. If anyone has any ideas as to why that's there. Alright, so we're gonna need to make a pickaxe real quick. Flint. Let's run over here and grab some flint. Drop the rest of it because I really don't need to carry it around. There we go. Alright, let's craft 2 of the triangle platforms. And let's go and take a look at where they'll be kind of placed. So yeah, okay, so you can go right here, but you can't go right here. You can't go there, but you can go there. Same with right there, right here, and right here. Okay, so that's a good kind of idea. Let me see. I kind of want to place the stone platforms right there. So let's bring this and place it right here. And place one right here, because I kind of like this like triangular look, and I can make another one and place it in the middle. So we need some more stone. That's easy to get. I like that. Kind of like has this look to it. Okay, let's close the door. I'm going to drop everything off in here. And we're going to demolish the wall. Now I want to keep it where it goes too high and then it kind of has a sloped roof instead. That's what I want. So that's what we'll try to do, is we'll try to make it slope into a roof. Alright, let me go check on the dragon real quick. Pardon me, I'm gonna have some breakfast while I sit and play the game. He's just glitching into the floor. Now please do not make me have to destroy that part of the floor. Oh boy. Well. Here we go. Since he's apparently glitched into the floor. And he is still glitched. Now, I'm not leaving those because I'm going to need them. Why is he still stuck? I don't really want to destroy this much of the floor. Alright, this wyvern is just a lot of difficulty. I can't destroy the preserving bins. I just, no. Think I'm gonna just, I don't know. I really don't like this wyvern as much as I liked it before I'm stuck in the wyvern. Does anyone have any idea how to unglitch your wyverns from being glitched? Because he is stuck. Like, for reals, stuck. Alright, we'll try something here. I just do what I call the commando crawling. Access the inventory. Pull the wyvern egg out. Demolish. Demolish. Now we gotta build a new one. Okay, where's the preserving bin? Stop that. Oh, I really hate doing all this. Okay, there's the preserving bin. Alright, yes, I'm aware I'm dying of thirst here. Okay, come on. Outside of the wyvern. Alright, we'll put the preserving bin in here just to ensure nothing happens to it next time. There. Now we're just gonna dump the rocks on him. As well as whistle to stop following because I have to go get some water. I'm just gonna hope he's... You know what? So I don't have to go trek back and forth for water. It's interesting. It's not a saddle, it looks like it's a skin. Bird, you stay over there, please. I hope that, you know, they can't follow you if that happens. Okay, here we are. So I think what I'm just going to do is I'm kind of just going to tear this down and fix it up and see what I can do with it. We will, of course, just shut the doors and leave those the way they are. We're just playing cleanup here. Because I'm going to have to redo this room. I really need to make a better kind of way to be able to help my dragons, but I really don't know what to do about that. If anyone knows any good building looks for a like actually useful buildings to hatch eggs in, an incubator for dragons, let me know, because I kind of need one. Like, this one worked for a good time, but after that it just like I said, I kind of have to break it apart because someone, i.e. the dragon, got stuck. There, he should be good to go now. Alright, let me do a check here and see. 86. Okay. Let me let my guinea pig out. Y'all hear the cage clicking for just a minute. Probably likes me. I don't know why he's glitched into the ground. If you're wondering why I just did that, it's because I need that. There we go. It's because I actually am trying to figure out why this guy's still glitched, so I'm... Seems like he stopped glitching. So there you have it, that must have been it. Okay, so what I'm just gonna do here is I'm just gonna toss out the wood. Okay, so something else I'm doing is I am going to be kind of exploring a little. Because me and my friend that is, we're gonna host a non-dedicated server and do a fun little thing. Alright, he's almost grown up. Let's gamma down. Goodness, look at this color. I love the burgundy and the red. It's just so pretty. So I'm going to do it real quick before we do start building our actual base. We're going to do a sort of base tour. This turned into like 50 minutes of me trying to hatch an egg. I love the steps. I just do. I mean, see, the ramp just doesn't do itself honor, but the steps, yep, they are the perfect thing. Oh, and for those wondering why I don't actually name them, it's because I actually don't, I don't have time to name them for me. I kind of like to think on names a bit, and it may take me anywhere for hours to come up with a name, and to say the least, I really just would like to. went silent. Sometimes that happens. Okay, well that's new. Wants to go on a walk with you. Oh, there we go. Oh my goodness, this wyvern. There we go. Now leaving in the flight back home. And I will take one of my, probably the griffin or something, to cart the materials. Ooh, that's a cool area. Alright, let's amp up its weight. grab this drop real quick. I don't know if that was actually anything good. And you know, people, let me just go and say this. Nothing is better than taking and doing a dive off of a cliff with a rock drake. If you ever play Operation, get the rock drakes, send one of them over, and just come to this area and glide around. It is the most fun you will ever have. I already have a lot of fun with it. Now this is another base I want to fix up, but I'm going to actually destroy it first because I'm not too proud of it, so. Or not, because I can't get off the wyvern. We're going to get the wyvern to land. Ooh, that would make for a good base area. Alright, after this we'll get back to building the base. I think we'll place it into stamina this time. By the way, totally just want to say, it was a bit of a letdown with the castle. I did kind of glimpse at it. I mean, the most thing I found was a lot of bats, not much to really do other than unless you wanted to repair it. I mean, it is a really neat thing, and I do plan to explore it with my friend. I did even try to place some foundations inside, but, well, yeah, didn't exactly work too well. Alright, let's get this guy some food. Ooh, I know exactly what I'm gonna do. This is gonna be like the dragons kind of keep. Just imagine you got a bunch of dragons kind of sticking their head out. So that's what we're gonna build. We're gonna build kind of dragon keep. So with this, I want to, since I'm building a dragon keep, I want to kind of mimic this on the other side. Now. Okay, so we're gonna, let me see for a minute. Alright, let's go and clear out some of this stuff. Kind of like where this is like an angular kind of tail shape. I like this. There's a glowing, what looks like a I don't even know. Is it like a triceratops or something? It's glowing, that's all I know. Alright, let's see. Alright, let's go get some wood. Or some stone. Sorry about you guys having to watch the grind. I usually prefer doing this off stream, but because of the episode it was, I wanted to kind of do a little bit of fun stuff and basically just kind of rebuild the house. You know what? That is just flint. We'll leave it. There we go. Finally got rid of the wood ramp. Okay. Now I'm gonna go into creative mode real quick to move this stuff. There we go. I'm liking this already. Okay, so let's take a look here and see what we got. So here it looks like we got maybe 2 or 1. That's good. And then what if right here we do a kind of like there we go. Now we'll just there we go. That's the shape. Okay, so now we need to start with the walls. I want to crisscross kind of wood, stone, and normal. I'm gonna do a double door and make it like that. The window right there, and gonna need 2 of these, so. That's 1. Two. And let's go ahead and place them. There we go, that's looking nice. Okay, so we want a window right here. Thinking a window right here, so that's 2 windows. 3, 4. 4 windows. Okay, so 4 windows. One. Two. 3. 4. Time to get creative with this. do the rest of this in kind of creative mode. Okay, if I can stop building the wrong stuff. I like this. I think this looks good. There we go. I like that. The way it's structured, it's kind of interesting. Now we need to do the ceiling, and I want to make it out of thatch for the roof. Well, yeah, I want to do something a little creative with this, so we're going to rocky. Nothing much. I'm just fixing up the little house we got. Let me make sure this is it. Okay. I'll show you guys progress real quick as to why I'm in creative mode. It's so I can do the roof. Look at it! We went from thatch to something a little more. 2-story and perfection, if you ask me. You wait, that's gonna stick out. I know! See, I kind of flipped out. They actually have triangle pieces now! Like, for reals, triangles. We got triangles everywhere! There's a triangle, here's a triangle. I love the triangles! Let me gamma. Okay, we're gonna make the roof now. And this is gonna be a bit tricky because I'm not too sure how to do it. Okay, so what I'm just gonna kind of start by doing is this. Placing all of the wood around. And then... oh, we're clipping into the bone. That's interesting. Okay, so there's all the wood around. Now we will go in and place some of these. And I think I'm going to start by placing 2 of them. Okay, I need this one on the outside. There we go. And that's where it's going to kind of tilt a bit. Yep, all hail the triangles. Infinite dilemma that I have no clue how this is actually going to turn out. So we're just running a little test run here, seeing how it actually works. Okay, let's go ahead and pull out the thatch roofs. I kind of like that better, so we'll switch to this. Well, that'll help it tilt that way, so I need to lower it down one. Okay, yeah. Triangles are not working in my favor today. my life where sticks off right here, so we're gonna remove this. There we go, I like that better. Does this look okay? Kind of looks weird. Okay, let me just do this. It's official, this top portion's not going to be livable. Okay, I don't like this side where it kind of corners up right here, so we're gonna remove this. We're learning why we don't use triangles on everything. Arc was not meant for triangles. Riri, do not start with that! Okay, if you hear whining in the background, that's my dog. Well, my mother's dog. I tell you, this is the worst thing I've ever tried to build. I did at one point say I am not the best house builder. So, yeah, there's that. There we go, we done. With the exterior, that is. I'm going to remove this section right here because I don't like this. There we go. Okay, now let me just do the windows and we'll be done. Alrighty, so with that, how does our very messy and totally not clean dragon stables? Yeah, I'm not the best. Let me just clear out my inventory now. I guess it doesn't look so bad inside. Back here is where I'm going to put the bed. So let's see what we need to make a bed. So that's all the hide. Alright, I'm gonna go get another. We'll take the wyvern out. So menacing. Ooh, fire. Not exactly good with the steering, though. I love this little hut. It looks so much better. We just gotta fill it up and then it'll be perfect. Oh yeah, we gotta figure out... So how far away are you from getting the PS Plus? Because we gotta figure out where we're gonna build a village at. Here's a dodo. Alright, can I make a bed now? I want 2 beds. 2 beds, please. Still need more hide. Oh, that's thatch, not hide. Well, why aren't you doing your homework? Get to it. Go on, chop chop. Homework's calling. take art class? Can't you just finish your homework after? And there's the second bed. We have our bedroom. Outside we have the lumber station. And now I'll tell you what we need. We need a storage, a large storage. Goodness, I still can't move. There we go. So once I'm done with this, we'll do a quick base tour. Maybe store all the stuff we don't need on it. Let me go ahead and pick this up and store it that way. Alright, we're gonna fall back to the old base. And I'll give you guys a real quick tour. Let me just drop down here and get some water. Not in the water, not in the water. You know what, just dive off of it. Okay, here we go. Ugh, now I'm hungry. That's just lovely. Okay, so my base is in, well, what I like to say is my base right about now. It's probably not the best, but it's coming along. It's in Pirates Cove. It's not fully complete, but all you do is, it does have a water entrance, a land entrance, and a sky entrance, which makes things so much easier. And I'll go ahead and just show you guys all three. So the water entrance is skimming in through here. Big enough to fit a wyvern. And here is the base, but we're gonna skip the base real quick and fly upwards. And this is the sky entrance. A lot of RG Spinos and Allosauruses, as well as Saberteeth, spawn here. And then lastly, we want to dive back down. And the land entrance is pretty tough to find, actually. I usually go... What the... Hey... I don't know how I did this, but... Okay, there we go. I was about to say, I glitched myself into some rocks. Okay, well, that was a little frightening, to say the least. Alright, let's get stamina back up. Land entrance was not meant for flyers, so let's just go ahead and say that. Alright, I'll get on my feet and show you the land entrance. Okay, so here's the land entrance. Come on, I just wanted to land right there. Alright, let me just land down here. I'll take it with Artemis. We haven't rode her in a while. So this is like just kind of my rough little planned pen for the dinos. And all you do for the land entrances is you walk right up here, kind of sticking close to the center. And I have encountered a ton of like raptors and therizinosaurus. You will run into the raptors like crazy. I tell you that much. But it was also where I tamed my raptors, so all in all, it's not that bad. There's a couple of nook and crannies in here that you can actually kind of explore and find some pretty cool stuff. But as you can see, it's just across this bridge. And you could actually build up here. I tried once, but I kept dying because I couldn't get to the water. But this is the land entrance. Pretty big cave. Yeah, it's just going to be like our kind of temporary base until we build the village, because then I'm planning to kind of move all the dinos there. Alright, so we're going to gamma, and I'll show you the place. Bad idea, bad idea, bad idea. Oh, really bad idea. Yep, Artemis is on vacation for a while. Sorry, I might have broke her legs. Okay, getting the dinos into the pens is not exactly the easiest part, especially not when there's a wyvern right there. Okay, so for the base tour, I'm going to go into creative mode because it'll just be easier. These guys never got organized properly, but these are our raptors and the one saber-tooth. Darsal. You have Essence, Lucarian, an unnamed raptor, and an unnamed tech raptor. You have our unnamed Tech Rex. Yep. Oh, wait, no. We named her. I named her Hera. The Tech Rex of awesomeness. Here, we gotta. I have to. Get a good view of her. Ready? Epic. Yep. I love this thing. I was lucky when I ran across her, and I'm like, nope, not leaving this behind. Kind of sacrificed getting a bird, so, okay. Let's reposition the wyvern into her spot. I know. Alright, we're gonna plant the wyverns on this little deck right here. Remember when I said I'm gonna plant the wyverns right here? Well, it doesn't want to land. Land! There we go. Okay, perfect. I don't think I'm going to be flying the wyverns very much. Okay, so. Now, here's the thing. I also have this. So, this is our sea entrance at the moment. We only have Calder, our Sharkers, Rar, who's currently eating our deck. And see, you can kind of get down easily through there. Calder's pretty safe here. I mean, occasionally a raptor would fall down or something, but I trust he can handle himself. I like to angle him when I can, like, actually get on via the ramp, but this isn't too working well, so. There we go. So that's Calder. And basically, normally you would be able to enter from here and go inside to the kitchen area. So this is our kitchen. We got some pretty good stuff, useful stuff. random table with a light. We have our otter, who is just named Otter. We have Fodder, our first dodo. Yes, our lovely dodo. Oh, let me show you the bedroom real quick. The bedroom is where we keep our jerboas. We have Princess, who now has a pretty little headgear. We have... Who are you? I can't read this name. Lydia. Yes, we do need to get more aquatic dinos. So that's Lydia. Here is, oh my goodness, our precious little prince. Our lovely first jerboa. And this one, oh yeah, fun fact about Lydia. Lydia actually was, she wouldn't leave. I didn't initially intend to tame her. She just would not leave my griffin. So Lydia is best friends with the griffin. Then you have our little Preya. I don't know how I'd pronounce that. But you have her and Keat, who are an item. They just do not know it. They've not been bred yet, but they are an item. And that's kind of our bedroom. Let me show you an actual room instead. It links right up to the pathway. You have our war drums. I love these things. Epic. Okay, I can't sit and play the war drums all day, even though I could love to. You have a... Sometimes ladder wants to be finicky. But you have a ladder up to the top part, which is extra storage, as well as leading into our aerial aces. We have, over at the side, our griffin, who has not been named, but is awesome. We have Isabeth, our bird, Argentavis. And we have our first pterodon, Harold. Ah, lovely child. I don't know what happened to his saddle. We have back here our Dimetrodon, who is probably never coming off of that cage because he would not fly anywhere else. You have in our corner Lyra and Loki, our first two. Oh, wow. Maybe that's why they're in the corner. Got a giant griffin head in there. I'll take you out the other way in a second. We'll stroll through here. I'm going to show you this area. This small little area is our breeding pen. You have our vultures, and this is like our crafting area, just like a basic kind of rough area. I did move the... where did I move them to? Oh, crud, I think I just deleted them. Okay, well, we'll have to rebuild a mortar and pedestal. My bad. I don't know where I moved them to. So yeah, we're gonna have to do that. And let me check back here real quick. I know, it looks so awesome. Yeah, we lost our mortar and pedestal. Pestle. I really don't know how to pronounce half of this stuff, I'll just be honest. Okay, so now, leaving that, we have our beachside area of epic proportions. We have our training dummies, one for me, one for you. And we have our tanning rack and smokehouse. Over here we have the greenhouse, which does not get the greenhouse effect, sad to say. We have the first berry of the pack. We have in this back room our wandering little guy who is making the fertilizer. Not too well, I might add. But yeah, he's only here for the fertilizer. This side area is like our storage containers. It'll be for our barrels of seeds and fertilizer and all of that. So yeah. And then, as I was saying, over here you've got, this leads up to our landing pad. And just right over here you have our lightning wyvern. Wait for it. He has an epic name here. Everybody, introducing Toothless. Okay, so he's not that epic. I kind of took the name from How to Train Your Dragon because I was dying to go see the movie. Needless to say, he's a lot better than the other guy. So, after that, we have down here our trio of Dilophosaurus with the leading pack leader Gaia and her two friends. And I think that's actually it. Yeah, that is it. I mean, unfortunately, but... Oh yeah, there is one other thing I want to show you guys. It'll be fun. I'm not the best at this, but I'm going to go into creative mode when I do this so I don't risk losing him while I just kind of show you what I'm doing. Let me just empty my inventory here. I gotta do some organizing. Although, I'm gonna do something a little silly here. Silly's my middle name though, so, you know, this is pretty natural. Thanks, I actually do not even know how I've done this. Okay. Laugh at me all you want, but we're gonna, give someone a new do here. Ba-dum! Ba-dum! Yep, that's a good look. That's a real good look for you. That's such a good look for you. Oh my gosh, look at when it turns. You can see, look at that. Oh, that is too perfect. That is, yep, I love that. I'm screenshotting this. That is too perfect. We're gonna have tiny Reaper Gerboas everywhere. I've decided. Okay, so. Ah, yes, the mighty and fearsome, indeed. Indeed, indeed, indeed. Okay, so, and I'm tearing this place down in the process, but this is what's gonna stand, is the room I'm in, which, speaking of, I do want to show off this little thing first. We have a level 150 egg still remaining. And this is what I'm going to show you guys in creative, because I don't want to really risk losing him, but I kind of just want to show you this really good strategy I've got. So, okay. What I did was, I essentially tamed someone who is basically Dino Chow. I don't know if you see the green name, because I could only park him in this area, so I'm not actually sure where I parked him at. Oh, please do not aggro me. The last thing I want to do is dive in the water. Oh, I think it aggroed me. Oh no, whew, that was close. He's gotta be around here somewhere. Unless he died. Well, I guess we kind of lost him here. Anyway, what I did, and I guess I can still show you, is... Wait, there he is. Okay, so this is what I did. We just tamed... No, no, no. Oh, we're gonna kill him. He's dead. There we go. Okay. So, as you can see, the wyverns do no damage when you're underwater. They can't really reach you with their breath. And they actually kind of de-aggro you a bit. Let me see if I can get him to shoot at me again. I mean, see, he's not even interested at the moment. So, I mean, that's one of the neat things. So this is what I kind of did. And it's best if you have a water mount that can handle being underwater. This is why I was doing it in creative here, but all you do is you kind of swim back here. Occasionally you would need to go up for air. I would personally just kind of skim the surface until I ran into a wyvern and then dropped down, but as you can see, it didn't zoom out all the way, so what you would do is you would dive under once you reached here, and you would swim in. And at the moment, you can kind of see the wyverns don't, you know, they're not around. So what we're going to do is I usually park him right at the beginning. And then I lose him, but, you know. What you would kind of do is this is where I'm going to show you the interest of the wyverns. I just aggro someone onto me here. Seems like they don't even aggro onto you when they're under the water. Alright, let me, are there just none in here? I wanted to show you guys this with the aggroing, and I don't really want to take an egg. I mean, judging by the fact that it seems like I could. Let me leave him right here. See, he hasn't even been named. Alright, let me take it off this and put it on this so I can fly up and aggro a wyvern. And normally with this, you would want to bring a, here, Mr. Wyverns. I'm in your cave. I am not going to take an egg just to aggro these things. I really do not need an extra egg. Plus, I'd like to do it on... Seems like there's just none here. Like, there's not even an egg there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to fly back here, I'm going to grab the Megalodon, we're going to swim it over there, because as soon as I do this, it's going to aggro onto me. Okay, so we're just going to whistle. Have it follow me. Even the shark doesn't listen. Alright, let me just ride it over there. There we go. Now let's try again. Okay, where did I see that? It was over here. There it is. Okay, like I said, this is gonna aggro it on me. So let's fly up here. Now I saw you over here, dude. There it is. I am curious as to what egg this is, so we're just gonna... I know it's a lightning wyvern, but I might come back if it is. Oh, it's a level 55. Yeah, it's not even worth it. Okay, let me just aggro this thing. I was gonna say, I will come back for that if it's a high level. Okay, there we go. Got it. Got it. Okay, lead it over here. Dive into the water. Call the shark. Ride. And you see, by the time you've already done this, see, all it's doing is skimming the surface. It can't even reach you until you're above the surface. So what I do is I drop down instantly and I swim straight for the exit. And like I said, this is a little tougher on, you know, on normal because you're going to be off of creative. You're not going to have that oxygen. You're going to have that cold. But you basically you want to have, like, once you've got the egg, you just want to swim. And I try to stick under the water as much as possible. And see, once you're out of the cave, the dragons usually, if you've done all that underwater, you're usually not aggroed. I usually like to park them. We'll park him around here. I actually don't know why there's not that many dragons. Like, the biggest problem you have under the water is going to be the occasional Spinos and Mantas that will show up. That's like the worst. Okay, I'd like to just kind of park him somewhere I could find. Let's leave him right here. I mean, like I said, he doesn't really... He's like a weak link for a reason. So anyway, that's how you do it. That's our strategy. And, like, this is the harder part, but I'm just going to do this real quick. He'll despawn anyway, but we'll borrow this dragon here for testing purposes. What you want to do to get them... Oh, I love his colors. To get them into the nest, into the capture corner, what I do is I fly them this way, and like I said, this is a lot harder outside of creative because you can do all this without getting hurt. Well, outside of creative, you kind of have to be a lot quicker. I usually do this with the not wyvern, with the griffin. And I usually just leave them in the trap if they're female. I don't really have time to check to see if they're male or female because I usually aggro them a little too quickly. So what you can do is I've set it up in 3 different corners. What you do is, and this works so much easier, I can't tell you how many times I've had them escape. I usually just start firing on them. But you lead them through here. Sometimes they get stuck on the doors. Well, that's for instance one. You usually want to dive low. And a normal bird can fit out of that. I don't know if a griffin can. And you want to stand far enough back where they won't de-aggro from you. Usually you'd want to grab a weak one, but if you try to go back in, that's what's going to happen. If you try to go back in to shut the door. And this is another example of what I've got. This actually was my first kind of one that I found. I found out that it would get stuck in here. So you lead it back in here. And like I said, you would want to have 2 people, one person to stand there to aggro it. Oh, he's stuck in the door. He's attacking the door. He aggroed onto the door. That's hilarious. But anyway, like I said, you'd want to have someone kind of hidden to do all that. But see how it just kind of gets them stuck? Well, now you get far enough away and you start firing on them. And I'm not going to mess with it. I'm just going to leave it. So anyway, this was my taming pen. It does need a bit more work. It's being repaired at the moment. So yeah. saber-tooth aggroed onto me. Excuse me, dude. No. You're not even a pretty saber-tooth. I haven't done that much. Let me take a look around here at the map and we'll see what other kind of places I've got set up. I think everyone's seen... I kind of want to show you guys this again. Because I love my griffin setup the most. I want to turn it into like a castle. It's just a basic kind of building. But... And that's my griffin bait. I had to force tame it because he kept killing all the griffins that got aggroed into the trap. But this is the thing. You lead a griffin in here and someone stands... I usually run through here and lock this real quick so it gets stuck. But you want to stand someone close by. And like I said, that's like my... Let me see if I can show you how this works. The first time I did this, I think I did it like 20 times because the griffin kept getting out of... Oh my goodness, I love his colors. It's beautiful. Okay, let me show you guys this. I might actually like tame this guy and keep him because I love his colors. Come on, dude. Come on. I got some food for you. I want to, believe me, I do. And since I don't have a flyer, I can actually shut this door. I'm just gonna give me some arrows because I want this guy. He is so pretty. Just while he's distracted. I think I should actually have some stuff in my base. Let me go look. I said that after I just spawned. Okay, no, I do not. Okay, we'll just spawn the stuff, because like I said, I really want him. He's so pretty. I've never seen a red one like this red. Ooh, I have an idea. Hi, mister. He looks like a lion. Come back here. Come back here. I got some nice tasty prey for you. Is he aggroed onto me? Please tell me he's aggroed onto me. Let me grab this real quick. Okay, great, he's aggroed onto me. try knocking him with an arrow and carting him into the trap. Goodness, this guy is so difficult. It's like he knows. Come on! Aggro onto me, not the Bronto. Stop that. Oh, this guy's a difficult one. Okay, I got this. Normally the trap is foolproof and you don't have to worry about anything. Can I, like, cart him in? Come on. Come on, big guy. I'm pretty sure I'm learning a lesson here. Tranks, of course. Shut the door, shut the door, shut the door, shut the door, shut the door. Ha! At least I hope I'm on trank arrows. Yeah, I'm on tranks. He's just a high level, I think, so that's why it's taking forever. Getting really hard to see this guy. This will be your griffin, because I already have a griffin, so we'll let you have this guy. I mean, either way, I probably wouldn't recommend us flying them at the same time, because with the tethering, I don't know how that would work. Part of me wishes I could actually get my own server. I know it costs, but I'm kind of tempted to go ahead and do that. Yeah, the only problem is I'd have to have a second arc. Oh, that worked. Oh crud, now I need food. You stay unconscious. Alright, I think I got some food. Yeah, I know I could purchase it from Amazon. It'd probably be easier, but I don't know. I don't really feel like I need 2 copies of the game. Oh, he's a good level. What do I have? Ascendant Metal Hammer. Cool. this stuff in here. Take everything back with me. Oh, I have an Ascendant Prime. Oh, that's cool. Gosh, I love his colors. They're just so pretty. There's a way you can buy a server, I just, you know. At the moment, because I don't think I'd have many people to play with, I don't want to buy a server. Not to mention, I don't know how to admin. So while I'm doing this, I'm going to go ahead and read over some of the stuff that I found out about this update, because I thought it was really cool. I still don't know how to do the double doors. Let me take a look here. So, what they did is they added variant systems for S+, which allow you to pick up certain stuff like structures, like elevator platforms, tracks, generators, grills, forge, industrial grinder, chem bench, fabricator, tech generator, replicator, transmitter. But you can't pick up beehives, which I never really picked up the beehives. Unless that means like you can't pick up a queen bee and after you've tamed it. Oh, here are the double doors. Okay, so let me show you guys this real quick. And I'll just borrow the training area to show you. That's what the double doors look like. I mean, I kind of like them. Maybe for like a pantry. Ooh, can you enable? No, you can't enable auto open. Darn it. Anyway, that's kind of just it. They're cool for like kitchens. take a look at this guy real quick. Yeah, castle doors, they would be perfect for that too. Oh! We tamed him. Okay, what do we want to name him? Start giving me names. I'm gonna wait till we have a name for him. Huh. Kinda like Icarus. I don't know. Nah. I usually go for male with the griffins. There we go. We got our beautiful boy. The one, the only. The one with the big red body. I love that red. Alright, we're gonna take him back home and then we're gonna end it here. Well, let me go grab that. Oh great, I fell in the swamp. Hurry up, get me out of here. TMI! I have a stream up and nobody needs to hear that!
I'm being sarcastic. What's wrong with my hair, Brittany? I went to bed with it wet.
What's wrong with an 80s baby?
I'm just saying, this is a TMI! It's a child zone!
I'll say no child.
Well, there could be children on the stream, we never know. I know! I'm taking my griffin home and then I thought I was getting off. Oh, I love this house. Especially where it's at in the dragon. Or in the skull. I kind of wonder what that is. Like, what dinosaur that would be. So apparently the managorms, I always wanted one first of all. But on Extinction apparently there was a glitch where they would cause you their breath would cause you to teleport. I don't know if that's kind of in my eyes that would be hilarious, but at the same time, I mean, that would be horrible if you were trying to tame one and it caused you to teleport every time. I mean, it'd be hilarious to me. So the next time when you get on, I'll probably play it like, you know, Friday if you get the game, or if you get the PS Plus and we can play it together. And we can go and look for some locations for our village, and also start collecting some artifacts. Hey, that's the fun of it. Oh, I wanted to grab that. Oh well. Well, that's the thing. Apparently, it would knock you off the dinosaur you were on. And if you cheat spawned a dino in and rode it, it would, it supposedly, made you get stuck on the dino. Ah, crud. Alright, come on, dude. We gotta get back in. I just goofed. Yeah, I've never actually experienced the glitch, probably because whenever I would go near the Managarm, it would be like, I didn't even know I was near it. Like, I saw this cute little thing flying through the air, and I'm like, oh, I want to tame that! And then it started attacking my bird, and I'm like, hey, wait a second, I just tamed the snowbird! You cannot have my bird! I mean, it never caused me to teleport, it just kept attacking my bird, so I'm like, thank goodness. Yes, I am. Alright, as soon as I'm on land, we're done. I just have to fly him up to where he sits with his friend. And then I think I can say this was a very good stream. We hit 47 comments, and I had a good lot of people, even though they did join and leave.
I wasn't here!
But, we had a pretty good turnout.
But the most important person wasn't here!
Sorry, you're out of luck.
Background commentary! That's the best part.
Alright, we welcome our little friend Icarus into his new home. I love his colors. He's red.
Icarus?
Mom. We've, of course...
From the 60s or...
I'm gonna rename... He looks kind of like this guy. I'm gonna name him Apollo, though, because...
No!
Kind of like the Apollo 17.
Icarus.
The other one's named Icarus. I can't have two Icarus.
I didn't know.
There, Apollo and Icarus. Dude, get out of the ceiling. Icarus is a bit of trouble. I'll say that much. So, with further ado, we're gonna put Loki in the cage. Loki.
Oh, poor Loki.
There we go. Loki's in the cage.
No, not my Loki.
And for a final goodbye, hello Toothless, Ahem. For our final goodbye, we're gonna get a goodbye from our special little Rex.
After you poke him in the butt.
Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. I still love this thing! This is my favorite dino! Together we will rule them all! Okay, I'm done having fun with my tech Rex. We're just gonna level her up. We're gonna level up health and... Oh man, she's almost out of food. What happened to all the food? Alright, we have an eensy-weensy little problem before I end the stream. I'm out of food! Crud. Okay, well... Yeah, I know. I think I should have some food on the griffin. Let me just pull that off and it'll wait till next time. How did... It's like you gotta keep a lot of them fed, and I don't know how to do this. Alright, dump in a full row here. And zip down here real quick and dump in a full row down here.
Ew, muddy. Oh, rocky. Balboa.
I'll have to stock up on food whenever you get the game. We'll go on a hunting spree, and that'll help you level. We can grab some of the dinos and hit up some spots for hunting. Ooh, we should take out the raptor pack, and when we do that, it'll be so much fun. Or we can take out the griffins. Anyway, say goodbye, my sweet T-Rex, 'cause we're done. Just like Jurassic World, only the dinos aren't escaping. That's a plus. Oh, so, okay, I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Thank you for joining, thank you for talking, and we will take a seat. Ignore the lack of clothes. I forgot, I kept teleporting everywhere and lost all my clothes. I wish you would keep your stuff when you teleported. Anywho, thanks for joining. Bye. 5 hours trying to end a broadcast because you don't know how to.